Hello traders, FX Pip Collector here. Today is Thursday, June 8th, and I'm going to be analyzing the DXY and the US dollar index, starting on the monthly, working my way down to the 1 hour time frame. So on the DXY monthly, to me it still looks like a big A, B, and C correction. If that is an ABC correction, which it does look like it is, then that means this move up is a correction to this move down, and that this is actually just going to end up continuing the downtrend. So let's take a look at that on the weekly, which is where I switch back to the dollar index. On the weekly time frame is where you can actually see the downtrend right here, which I do think is a 1. I still think this move up is going to end up being an ABC, probably an ABC of 2. I don't really think the correction is over based on what I see on the longer time frames, but eventually I do think it is going to end up going down to make a wave 3. So let's head down to the daily time frame. Now, on the daily time frame, like I've been saying for quite a few days now, if this right here really is the end of a wave C, which we were expecting it could be, then this needs to make a downtrend, like a very impulsive downtrend. If it does anything besides that, then most likely it's not the end of a wave C, but it's actually a 1, a 2, and then it's going to go up and probably make a 3, 4, and 5, which would actually make a lot more sense because that would actually match a lot better with this wave A trend over here. So let's head down to the 4 hour time frame. On the 4 hour time frame, I do have my Fibonacci on here because I am definitely expecting to see more movement to the downside, but based on what I see on the longer time frames, I really wouldn't be surprised if we do get another push up. We definitely did turn it to 78%. We did make an impulsive move down. It does seem more likely that it's going to go down more to at least the 50% or maybe even the 61.8 before it actually ends this correction and possibly ends up continuing the uptrend. Like I said, it's definitely starting to look more like a 1, a 2, and then it's eventually going to go up for a wave 3. So let's take a look at that on the 1 hour time frame. 1 hour time frame, like I said, we do have an impulsive move up right here, which did turn at a Fibonacci level. But with how impulsive up that is, I really wouldn't be surprised if this move down was a correction to that move up, and it actually ended up making another push up before it actually ends up going back down. And based on the longer time frames, it does seem to me like the trend is up. So we do have to remember that we're probably trading inside a correction right now, and sometimes corrections can very unexpectedly end and just end up continuing back up. So definitely be aware of that. I am definitely still looking for sorts in a downtrend or sorts in this correction, and I still expect to see more movement to the downside, but definitely be aware that this is probably going to be a correction, and eventually it probably is going to end up continuing the uptrend. So don't forget to join my free Discord channel. The link for that is on the screen and in the description. Thanks and happy trading.